Hey, what's going on, guys? Hope everyone's having a great day. Hope everyone's staying safe. Hope everyone's staying healthy. Sorry I was not live yesterday. I was trying to find some stuff about Activision, and there was just not enough to make a video like I had planned. Um, but basically, Activision has come out. One of the employees has actually deleted her Twitter account. I think her name was Fran something. She worked for she worked as the, I think, Homeland Security advisor under the Bush administration. She then went to work at Blizzard, and she put a tweet out about something about how people, or thanks to the whistleblowers and everything, and it kind of didn't look good on her. A lot of people were really, 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 really mad about her saying stuff like that, and rightfully so. They should be. So about a couple of days later, she ended up deleting her Twitter account and I think resigning. I could be wrong about that, but there's just a bunch more allegations coming out. Many people are coming out with their own stories and their own horror stories about what it was like to work under Blizzard Activision, and it was kind of released that the CEO of Activision, Bobby Kotick, basically, and before we get into the whole video, I'm just wanting to give you guys updates about this. Before I say anything else, this is just an update. The video is going to be shiny hunting, but as I said in previous videos, I did play Call of Duty on my channel. I do want to cover what's going on over there, real quick. But Bobby Kotick, the CEO of Activision Blizzard, or Activision basically was released that the half-assed apology notice out there and everything was kind of forced. They forced him to do that, and they shouldn't have to force him to do that. You're the CEO of a company. You should be responsible for your company's actions while in the workplace, and you are responsible for, taking care of your workers. That's basically how work works. So, there's just a bunch of stuff going out, and if you guys want a quick Google search, will just give you updates about what's coming out. There's like new stuff coming out every minute of the day. So there wasn't really a whole lot to really cover, anything specifically new to make a whole 10-minute video about. I was actually going to just make a quick 10-minute video over it and upload it this morning, but there wasn't enough. So I just ended up playing Pokemon last night and shiny hunting. But I did not shiny hunt Duskull. I shiny hunted a little bit more for Reshiram, but on the 3DS. Yeah, I wish I could actually capture the give you guys like a capture card so I could show you guys my 3DS gameplay, because I get quite a few shinies on the 3DS, and I've transferred them over here into Sword and Shield, and it's pretty cool. I'll show you guys a little bit more. We got like one or two more out of the 3DS that we actually transferred over, but we're gonna continue egg hunting for Duskull today. Hopefully we actually get it. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. You need a drink? Did you inhale something wrong? Okay, inhaled air wrong. That's bad. Are you sure you're okay? Say what? Take a drink. Sorry, guys. Alvin actually inhaled wrong. So if you hear him coughing, that's why he inhaled air wrong.
It's tasty air.
Tasty air, okay. Well, I'm not gonna talk about that, but basically, yeah, that's all the stuff that's happened with Activision. If anything specifically new comes out, I'll put it out there, but yesterday I kind of just took it to be. You okay? I can't really ignore you. You're kind of getting picked up on the mic, so I don't want to be. Are you sure? Alright. Anyways, but yeah, no. So I'm just going to, keep you guys up to date with Activision. Sorry, I got sidetracked, but without further ado, we're going to actually get into the shiny hunting. Are you okay?
Yes.
Alright. But, yeah, so we're gonna get into the shiny hunting. So without further ado, we'll go in and get that through.
Duskull? You gonna try to do that everything?
No, I'm just gonna egg hunt it. Gotta make sure I have my audio turned
Is there
up.
a place to get eggs on that side?
No. Yeah, the nursery where I'm at. That's the only place you can get eggs. You can't get eggs anywhere. I know, there's 2 nurseries. You can't get eggs wildly. I'm doing it where I'm at.
But the other nursery.
No, I'm just getting eggs here, babe. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. I'm actually gonna move you guys, my OBS over so I can actually see the chat. There we go. Alright. So, I kinda got like a little bit more eggs, but I did not walk these eggs. These eggs were the ones that we had in last time. I did not walk them, just because, I didn't want to do that off stream. So we're gonna go ahead and just keep getting eggs over here. Okay, for some reason I can't hear my game. Okay. If y'all heard that sound, that was my computer. Why is... Hold on, guys. Monitor and output. Don't tell me I'm having trouble with sound again. This is gonna really irritate me. There we go. Okay, I can hear it now. So yeah. Alright. So we're gonna keep walking our eggs. We also, I played a little bit of dungeon hunting with Alvin last night, so we did a little bit of Dynamax dungeons. Plus, I could have used like some more items to kind of sell or whatever. I mean, I had like $4 million in the game, so. Alright, so yeah, like I said, we're gonna go ahead and just continue picking up eggs. Not really much really left to talk about. I'm just kind of hoping we get the shiny soon because we're at like 210 patches where I left off last night. Or not last night, but the night before. And yeah, I'm ready to get this shiny so we can move back to either hunting Reshiram on here or find another Pokemon to hunt, because once we get this one, we're going right back into doing the Dynamax dungeons to get the Reshiram. Actually, I did one Reshiram on here, and I didn't pick it up. I didn't take Reshiram. I accidentally didn't even check if he was shiny or not, and I just took the first Pokemon that was on there because I had slippery trigger fingers, and yeah, it's yeah, I accidentally picked up and took a the cat. I forgot what his name was. Hang on. I have one somewhere. I just can't remember the freaking name of it. You know what? I just remember the name of it. It's Lipard. Yeah, Lipard. The purple yellow cat. I accidentally took that one. It wasn't shiny. It wasn't it. None of them. Nothing I got there was shiny, but it's fine. And I think the most that I was able to do was actually just get Terrestrium. I didn't even get to beat it because while playing it on my own, I couldn't beat Terrestrium on my own. Like, the computers picked sucky Pokemon, I picked bad routes. One of the two happened, and I just couldn't beat Reshiram. So, when I connected to the internet and started hunting with online people, then I got, like, I was only able to beat it, like, twice, and I was only able to check it once out of those twice, because I messed up the other one, and didn't even check Reshiram, and just took Lifeguard on accident. So, I don't know if he was shiny for that last one, but, you know, it's cool. I mean, I guess I could bump that guess that means I could bump the on hold up to like hang on. I've got to manually put it in because it doesn't, I can't put that up. 10 and 11. I guess I can put that as an 11 and go back and, you know, check later. Because I did do them off stream, but they weren't shiny. I'm gonna go with that last one not being shiny. That'd make me feel a little bit better. We just don't know yet. We won't know, because I didn't take it, but I didn't check it. And that's the bad part. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and add for some reason. I think I didn't click back on. What's going on? Why isn't it working? Okay, I'm gonna close my death counter and reopen it. Yes, and then okay, what's going on? Hold on, guys. Technical difficulties. I don't know what's going on, so I can't see chat right now. Okay. Re-add the keybinds. Okay. We were at 210. I know it says 0. Hold on, guys. We were at 210. I remember the number. For some reason, it's not 210. Bad. Okay, I had to re-add it into... That makes no sense. Okay, so that means we click here. $210. Edit. Oops. There we go. We're at 210. Thank you. Okay, I don't know why that decided to just not work properly. Right, let me see if it still works. Minus. For some reason, it's wanting to not correctly add and subtract when it's not focused, the app. But yet it says whenever it's running as admin, which it is, you can have it to where it's not focused and add in minus or and subtract into the count. So I'm just gonna keep it like I normally do. It's just being weird. We're at 215 right now, so that's good. And we'll just go ahead and do that. No, I didn't want to name it. Come on. Go ahead and try to add some music. Let's go with this one. And hold on, yet again, I gotta turn the volume down. I forgot to do that. Yeah, 5%. It's gonna be the standard where we leave our music at. So I don't want it being over loud for you guys. Alright, there we go. No, we're not gonna... Alright, so that's 5 down. I know I'm like behind on my count, or not behind on my count. I know I'm like behind on patching. Just trying to get everything situated to where I can like power run through like a whole box real quick. And hopefully that will be easier. I guess into a box. Come on. I do not want to take my Pokemon back. What the hell are you talking about? Okay, there we go. This way you guys can actually hear the game volume a little bit more. Let me know if the game volume is too loud. See, send back to a box. I'll actually probably turn it down just a little bit. There we go. Alright. Come on. Come on. Into the box. I'm gonna run through some of these a little bit more quicker. Hopefully my death counter doesn't mess up again. Like I said, I don't know what's going on with it. Like, I'll start it and it'll say not running as administrator. And then it says to run it as an administrator is, when you add to the count, it's not adding. So, like, if the app is not in focus and you can't add to it, then it says to start it, restart it, and run it as an administrator. And it asks, do you want to restart it? That's what I did. And it's running as administrator now, but it's not like it still won't like add to it. So I don't know what's going on with it. I might have to see if they have a. I might have to see if they have a different update for it. 'Cause I haven't checked for that app here in a bit. Alright, we're gonna add to the count 5 more. Come on. Whew. Looks like I might be going over 300 eggs. If it keeps going this rate. I have like the biggest shiny drought in this game right now. It's weird because like I added a couple more shinies to my 3DS. Notably not regular okay, not Galarian Stunfisk, but regular Stunfisk, so like the one from the Unova region. I have one more egg to hatch, but I'll just go ahead and show you guys this. Oh yeah, we evolved Lombre to Ludicolo. But we added Altaria and Stunfisk, which you can't really see, but if you look in the back, his tail's blue instead of yellow. It's basically just the little dots on him that changed from yellow to blue. That's really all that really changed. I didn't even know he was shiny until I saw the star hit. Huh? Well, that's all that's in Ultra Sun and Moon. They didn't have like square shinies until this game. Alright. So we have one more egg that we're going to be hatching. Ouch. XY. So no shinies. Let's hope that this, yeah, Cinderbox. You know, I turned down the, brightness of the TV that I play on, and, well, the TV acts as like a second monitor, because it's a small TV. And I mainly use it for gaming. You know, if I want to like game on a TV rather than a monitor, then I have this, but I do use it as like a second monitor for my computer as well. So it doubles as purpose. And it was like a cheap TV. I actually don't even know how much it cost. I actually won this TV when I was in 8th grade. It's weird. It's like a Vizio. I was in 8th grade, and that was years ago. Let's see. Yes, I'm gonna check it. Let's see. It's 2021. I graduated in 2016, so 5 years. That's actually coming up on the 2022 school year, so let's see. We'll go with 5 years. We won't count this one because I think this school year just started. By the way, if you guys just started school year I think school just started where I'm at. You know, I hope you have like a great beginning to your school day. I hope you have a great year for this school year. I know some people are just now getting into school. Our neighbor's son was going from elementary to middle school, and during the pandemic, he didn't know what, because I guess like in elementaries they still have where you sit in one class and you have all of your subjects there instead of going from class to class. And in middle school, that's usually when that first happens, and he didn't get to experience any of that. He didn't know what being tardy was or anything like that to class, because during the pandemic he was supposed to have started 6th grade and he wasn't able to. So he actually just now got to go to middle school for the very first time, the actual building, you know, this year. And it's crazy to think that some people, you know, they started high school in the pandemic, and they couldn't even go to their own classes. They couldn't even go to their own high school. And I know, you know, it's probably weird. I know some people like me, they look forward to going to the building to go to class. Now, I know some people may learn better digitally over, you know, digital and everything. I also heard that Zoom classes were really crappy. I don't know. I graduated in 2016, and I dropped out of college. Couldn't afford it. Went on that whole spiel. So I wasn't in school during this whole Zoom thing. I had already finished school, and basically, I don't know what it was like to go through any of that. So, hopefully if you guys aren't like class digital and you're more like in physical person, because I know some people learn better while they're in physical person to person, or they may prefer to learn that way, then I hope you guys are having a great day to your very first time getting to go back there. Of course, stay safe and healthy, wear your mask, stuff like that. Even if you're vaccinated, I would still wear a mask just because of the Delta variant going around. I still wear a mask, hence why I now have more acne around my face. I actually just restarted up my skincare routine yesterday, because yeah, this heat where I live is in the desert. Wearing a mask around my face a lot more is just not fun. That was one of the perks of, I felt safe with the vaccine. So I did go without a mask a little bit, but when I found that Delta was going around and the CDC asked people to mask up again even if you're vaccinated, I went back to doing that. And so I know I can't die, but you hear about some people dying from the Delta variant, even people who are vaccinated. So it's crazy. Just listen to the CDC, guys. Do your best to stay healthy. Wash your hands, of course. I think that's one thing I don't hear a lot of people say again. We said it at the beginning of the pandemic, but I've heard the saying go down. Wash your hands. Definitely. Germex, if you touch anything and you can't get to a bathroom to wash your hands in time, Germex, and then go home and wash your hands again. I stayed socially distanced away from people. It sucks. I don't like wearing masks more than the next person, but if it's gonna keep me and everyone around me safe, then I'm gonna do it. I just don't. The one thing I really, really don't like is not really because I can't breathe. It's because in the heat, my face will create more acne, and y'all can't see it because of the lighting I have. Maybe y'all can see. I don't know, but I have like small botches of acne around, so I'm having to start up my skincare routine again, and get back to my smooth face that I used to have. But yeah, just do your best to stay healthy, stay safe. Even if you're going back to school for the first time in person, try to be safe, but also have fun. School is supposed to be fun, regardless of what people may think. School is supposed to be about being around your friends and stuff. If you and your friends are vaccinated, I think it's safe to be around them. Even with the mask on, be safe around with them as well. So, yeah. And I just realized I was at 210. That's 215. 220. I'm at 225 now. I didn't add any to the newly hatched. And I actually just ended the thing right there too, so cool. We're gonna add another 5. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna go power through these real quick. But yeah, just make sure you're having fun at school and everything. Whether you're in middle school, high school, college, elementary even, just make sure you're having fun. Like I said, I know my channel's not necessarily meant for kids, but I can't really help it if the kids watching the channel. I'm still gonna say, hey, if you're in school, make sure you are enjoying school, even if you're in college. College is supposed to be fun. My college was a stick in the mud, and that's another reason why I left. Yeah, I went to like a very strict Christian school, and they kind of they weren't really LGBT friendly, even though they had staff and students who were LGBT friendly. It was almost like, I compare it to Dumbledore's army. If you guys watch Harry Potter, y'all remember Order of the Phoenix. then you know Dumbledore's army was kind of a secret society of people who all accepted each other and fought for the same reason. That's kind of like what this little group was. It wasn't even meant to be intended to be like that. It was more or less just a group to accept everyone. And my college was a private Christian university. It was very, very strict. I am Christian, don't get me wrong, but the reason what I mean by strict is Bible Belt. And any LGBT members will know what I'm talking about when I say Bible Belt. Pretty much anybody would understand what I mean by Bible Belt. But there was a professor who his son was captain of the cheerleading team. Yes, his son was gay. But they fired a lot of, and if they knew you were like LGBT, anything, lesbian, gay, if they just knew you were in a relationship with someone of the same gender, you got fired from your on-campus job. Like, some kids could not afford to eat because that was their job. And it's really messed up. You guys can look it up. I really don't want to name drop it, but I will say middle of Texas, private Christian university, and that's probably all you guys need to learn. Wildcats. That's all I'm gonna say. Wildcats. But y'all might know it. I'm not gonna like name drop the school per se, but if y'all look up Middle of Texas Private Christian University Wildcats, that was our mascot. Y'all will find the university. It was in the news. A lot of people got upset, rightfully so, because some kids could not afford to eat. And it was messed up. They had a lot of people leave the school and go to other colleges. I couldn't afford to go to a different college. I couldn't even afford to go to that school, so it really, it sucked. If I had the chance to go back to school and I was able to go and get an education for a lot cheaper, I would totally do it. But, given that, you know, for the price that I was having to pay for the degree that I was going for, doing what I'm doing right now is pretty much what I would be doing after college. Like, not necessarily live streaming, but creating images and, you know, stuff like the stream logo, you know, the whole little layout of this, you know, moving parts to a video, stuff like this, you know, all that kind of stuff would be what I was going for, with graphic design and stuff like that. But I think I should have known, like, at the beginning, because I didn't sign up to be a double major. It was almost as if they pushed me to be a double major, because I didn't sign up for journaling, and they were like, well, if you're going into graphic design, you might as well just do journaling. I'm like, I didn't want to do journaling. I didn't want to major in journaling. I wanted to major in just graphic design. And there were other people who just majored in graphic design, not journaling. I kind of felt like, why is my hand being forced to do journaling when that's not what I'm interested in? So, that was probably red flag number one, was during orientation, they threw me into being a double major. And I thought maybe I could talk to someone and get out of it, and they were like, no, you should just do it, it's fine. Like, dude, I didn't want to. Just because I should do it, or just because you want me to, doesn't mean that I should. You say I should, but what I want to do with my life is not what you can tell me I should and shouldn't do, unless it's right and wrong. And this was not the case. This was just, you know, you should do this because it's easy. And I'm like, I don't care if it's easy, it's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to focus my time and energy into the stuff that I love to do, like art, digital design, stuff like that. So, kind of just threw me, and I that was red flag number one, but I thought I could bear with it. It was when it came down to price, I just couldn't keep it up. The price, I went for like 2.5 months. I couldn't afford anything else. Like, they were draining my pocketbook dry. I was poor to begin with, but they really threw me into a hole. And I mean, they say college students are broke. That school will make you even more broke. It's just too expensive. Way too expensive. Unless you got a full ride scholarship and you have way more scholarships than what you applied for, or you're able to find some and qualify. I didn't qualify for a lot of it, which sucked. And I couldn't play sports because, one, I didn't get in on a sports program because they had this weird thing where, because it's a private school, you had to have been playing in high school to be able to get to play in college. And I'm like, dude, my high school didn't have sports, so I don't really know what you want me to say there, but that's kind of messed up. Even though I used to play sports in middle school, my high school didn't have sports. Like, I had a secondary high school, but I couldn't play it. But it didn't matter. I had seizures anyway, so it probably was for the best that I didn't play. And, you know, it kind of sucked. But I'm not playing, like, pity party here or there. I'm just saying, the college wasn't really good. And that's why I would never go back to that school. But college is supposed to be fun. I just wasn't having fun there at all. I couldn't afford to live on campus for the life of me. I had to stay with my mom. On campus, just added to the bill, and was so expensive. You had to put like so much down payment. I'm like, dude, nah. You put more down payment on there than what I pay probably for rent at my apartment right now. Like, it's crazy. And I just couldn't do it. So I was like, yeah, nah, never mind. I'm just gonna stay with my mom. I can do that for free. It sucks, but I mean, it works. So, you know, I wasn't having fun there. It just wasn't an overall. I didn't even feel welcome there, really. One of the professors thought I was possessed because I had a seizure in class. Because he had put on something that had strobing lights, and it threw me into a seizure. Thankfully, he wasn't wanting anyone to really help me because he thought I was possessed. It took someone who was a medical student to run over and help me and actually get me the help that I really, really needed. And it was just crazy. I don't... These are just my horror stories of being at that school, but again, I'm not name dropping them because I don't want them to come out and sue me. But a quick Google search will, you know, show you guys the school name. I mean, they made national news for actually firing people who are LGBT on campus. Now, they couldn't make you, they couldn't fire you from your off-campus job, so if you had an off-campus job, you were safe. But you were, a lot of things like communion you weren't allowed to do at the beginning of church, which you had to go to because you had to have, it's a private school, it's a university that made, yeah, you had to have, you know, church hours. You had to have so many church hours and so many, you know, credits here and there and so many hours there before you could actually move up. And I'm like, dude, I believe in God. I also believe in hell, but I don't think God is gonna send someone to hell for being gay. I'm very laxed. Like, I'm pretty much live and let live. You do you. I don't push religion on anyone. I'm just saying these are my beliefs, and, you know, I accept everyone of everyone's beliefs. And non-beliefs if you don't have any. You know, you're cool, you're welcome here. These are just stuff that I've experienced in my past life. So, you know, I don't want anyone taking these things as, oh, he's pushing religion on us. I'm not trying to do that at all. And, you know, I apologize if you guys think that way. I'm just, you know, sharing, like, experience and stories of me when I was in college and stuff. Because that was the college I went to. I did try to go and apply to another university, but it wasn't in my state. When I was going to school, I lived in Texas. And another really good school that that was like good for graphic design. It was in Orlando, Florida. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have heard of it. Full Sail University. I had a friend that's actually going there, and I think this is his last year here. He'll graduate this year. Um, but basically, he's going into video game design, which again, why I have the utmost respect for any male, female, non-gender identifying persons that are, you know, ITs and game designers and game developers. You guys got my respect because I've seen the stuff y'all do, and it's not easy. It does take some time. It is hard, at least for someone like me, to you know, get the concept around designing a game. There's a lot of stuff that does go into it. I've seen the stuff that he does. It's not easy. But I actually applied to go there a couple years ago, and again, I just couldn't afford it. School just sucked. Not really sucked. The last school I went to sucked my wallet dry. Let me just say that. I couldn't afford to go to it. As much as I would have loved to, I just couldn't. I didn't even have to go there. The best thing about it was I could do it all online, which I learned pretty easily on both in person and online. And you know, to go there, I mean, was really cool. If I was able to, but the thing is like all the requirements that were required, like my old school, my old college that I did get to go to, the one I left. They required me to have an iPad because a lot of my freaking books were on the App Store or whatever, because college professors wrote them. And all this and that. They weren't really cheap either, even digitally. They say digital books are cheap, and that is true, but to a degree. That's true to a degree. If you put the price of a physical book and you're getting it brand new, and you put the price of a digital book brand new, you know, digital's going to be cheaper, but it still costs a lot of money. And, you know, it's not something that's cheap. When I was going to apply for Full Sail, they said, well, yeah, you're going to have an iPad, you're going to have, or not an iPad. They said I was going to have a MacBook because the programs that they used was on the, you know, the Mac store, the Mac App Store. I have a Mac and I still, you know, I can't think of the damn name of the App Store. The App Store on the MacBook, basically. All the design programs were going to be there. I had to have like a DSLR camera, and those alone are freaking expensive. And I'm like, ugh. I have to afford a MacBook and a DSLR, and these are all requirements? I'm like, is there like some way that I can get a scholarship or a grant to help me pay for this stuff? Because a MacBook alone is over $1,000. A DSLR camera is pretty much $600, $900. Okay, they can get up into thousands if you want a really good camera. And then you got to get the applications that they're wanting you to use. And you know, I'm all down for that because I like that kind of stuff. Like, I like technology, but I also like taking photos. I like filming. I like editing, you know, all that kind of stuff, which is why YouTube's perfect for me, because I like editing videos. I like creating my own designs, my own images. You know, we're going to be repeating some of the songs here in a minute because this is all I have right now, but it's like, I like all that stuff, so I like doing YouTube because it's fun. I have fun editing, I have fun creating new images that I draw on by hand and, you know, upload on Photoshop and stuff, and, you know, all that stuff was fun. So I was bound to do YouTube at some point. I mean, I had already done YouTube my freshman year in high school. I started doing Modern Warfare 3 videos. And I kind of just fell in love with editing videos then. And that's when I knew, yeah, the pathway I'm going to probably go in life is IT. At the time, I was in engineering and I couldn't change, so the next year in school I changed to IT, and I've been doing IT tech stuff the entire time ever since. Building computers, fixing electronics, troubleshooting programs, editing images and videos, all that kind of stuff I love to do. So it's kind of like where all of my inspiration to do my YouTube channel came from, was just by, you know, falling in love with the basic minimal things, such as those things that I mentioned. And I picked up on new stuff along the way. And that's just how pretty much it is. You just pick up on stuff along the way and you learn new things, new tricks. How to do things differently, a lot easier. I was doing things a lot harder. I didn't have a capture card or anything like that. When I first started doing YouTube, I was pointing a camera at my TV, capturing Modern Warfare 3 gameplay with a very low-res camera. So obviously, it's not like anything I'm doing now. But, you know, we all get our start somewhere. I guess, like, my big thing is if you want to do, like, YouTube, or you want to do anything with video editing, even if you don't have, like, high-quality stuff, just do it. Like, it may not look good compared to other people, but if you're having fun doing it, keep doing it, because you're going to get better at it. I mean, you just gotta keep the time, study how you can do things differently. Be open-minded to things that you may not like, but may work, and you'll probably eventually learn to love it. I didn't like OBS at all, and I now use it every day. Like, I didn't understand anything about it. I didn't know how to do any of those things. I didn't know how to put in stuff into OBS and make it look like how I have it now. And I just took time and learned everything. And, you know, it takes time to learn, but don't just put it off because you don't have good equipment or anything like that. Because like I said, I had a very low res camera, and I just pointed it at a TV. It was the worst quality you could probably get. Like, it was bad comparative to what I'm doing now. And I mean, now look at it. I mean, I think what I'm doing right now is a lot better resolution quality than when I started. You just gotta keep going. You can't quit. Don't give up on it. Because I think the longest part I quit doing YouTube was because I felt like the stuff I was doing wasn't up to par with what everyone else was doing. Like, I felt I'm not going to get any other subscribers. I stayed at like 7 subscribers forever. And eventually I just, you know, put myself in a funk that I stopped. But I guess I had like a kick of inspiration because I started to do Twitch and do live streaming, and I fell in love with live streaming too. And I was like, you know, I want to kind of get back into doing my YouTube videos. I like doing that. So I brought my live streams over here to YouTube. And I mean, I'm not like a high or big YouTuber now, but I'm at like 29 subscribers, and you know, comparative to where I was, that's a lot more than where I was, and I want to push myself to where I get 1,000 subscribers. I think it'd be pretty cool to finally hit that 1,000 mark. I think it'd be pretty cool if I hit the 500 mark, but hey, I'll be doing small celebrations if I hit that 500 mark. But you know, it's up to you guys, like, if you guys like it, but, you know, share the channel around on social media. That's the biggest support. I know in the chat and in the description I have the donation link and the merch link and everything, but unlike other streamers, I don't, like, push you guys to, you know, have to donate or anything like that. That's just there if you guys want to. It's appreciated, but it's not a must. The only thing that I ask at every stream is if you guys want to help support the channel, share it on social media, because that's the biggest support right there, is you guys sharing it around, sharing the content around. That's how, you know, I feel supported by you guys, because, you know, it means that you guys care enough about my creativity that you guys share it out on social media. and stuff. Like that. That's how any content creator can feel support, and not shaming anybody that does donate to people. I'm just saying that's not the only way you can support though. Like the biggest form of support for me is sharing. The links are there if you want to, but that's not a must. And I don't ever want any of my viewers to really think, oh, he has a merch store, um, he has a donation link. You know, he's gonna make me try to do. No, that's not at all what's gonna happen, because I think if you guys are able to just hop in, watch the stream, have a good time, then I know I'm doing my job. I know you guys are having fun if you guys come back and watch the channel a lot more, so, you know, that's what I really care about, is you guys having a fun time. Building a community where you guys can actually create friends here and, you know, meet new people and stuff like that. I kind of like that more than any kind of monetary response. Just knowing that people have created meaningful friendships and stuff through my channel, that's what I want to get. And that's, you know, me being very serious. Like, that's probably the best way you guys will ever make me feel really happy. It's just by having fun and watching the channel. That's it. I mean, even if you guys don't talk in chat, I mean, hey, lurkers are welcomed and loved just as much. Just saying. So you guys are just as loved here. So yeah, just have fun watching the videos and stuff. That's what I like. What would really make me happy right now is if I get this shiny, because I feel like I've been hunting this one forever. We hunted 538 in the wild. I eventually decided to just egg hunt it. And now I'm like getting closer and closer. I think I'm going to go over 300 today to kind of make up for yesterday's not having a live stream yesterday. I'm going to try to get over 300. Possibly have 310. That means I would have done 100. Hopefully. I hope so. Nah, you can get it. I hope so. Because getting this shiny is gonna make me happy. That'll make my day. I'm gonna keep going till I get it though. That's the one thing. You just gotta, with shiny honey, you just gotta keep going. I get like so bummed out when I don't get it, but I'll still go and continue doing it. And I'll have this feeling, usually when I have the feeling of, damn, I'm never gonna get this freaking shiny. It's like, that's when I get the shiny. Ironically. Like, ironically, that's when I'll get the shiny. It's when I'm like, ah, I'm never gonna get this damn thing, and, you know, lo and behold, I keep going like 100 or 200 more, and I get, like, I finally get it. I need to stock back up on X, and we can power through them again. I might see if I can go a little bit longer than 310. Just so I can, because I really want to get back to shiny hunting restroom, because getting a shiny legendary would make me happy. I say like 550 eggs, you'll get it. Hey, I'm okay with that. That's still not under my highest egg count. I think my highest egg count is 650 to 700 eggs, and that was Grookey. And I don't know why his took forever. I got like 2 Sobbles in the time that it took me to get, Grookey. 1 Grookey. Which is just crazy. And again, I don't want to like move on to like another Pokemon. Because I know there's 2 like daycares in the game. Right now you have this one, you have one on Route 3. I only have 1 German Ditto. And the reason why I only wanted 1 is because I don't want to have 2 Dittos in 2 different places in the game. And shiny hunt 2 different Pokemon. at the same time because I wouldn't know which Pokemon I'm hunting. All the eggs would just mash together, and I wouldn't know what I'm hunting. I mean, I know the 2 Pokemon I would be hunting, and I guess I could have, like, 2 Pokemon and all that, but I would have to fly back and forth, and it would just take too long. Because that'd be the only way I'd be able to get the eggs, and it would just take way too long. Unless I'm getting, like, 30 eggs for each, and then just soft resetting the eggs. That's one way I could probably do it. Because you can't do that. You just soft reset your game by exiting the application and closing it. And that's how I'm gonna have to like shiny hunt for Mewtwo in Let's Go Eevee, because I will be filming myself shiny hunting Mewtwo for Let's Go Eevee. I have like one more gym I gotta beat, and then the Elite Four, the champion. And the reason why I'm taking so long on that game is because honestly I've got caught up shiny hunting in this game. But I'm trying to level up a Charizard in that game. And if you guys know, Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, they don't have, like, wild battles. They have trainer battles, but they don't have wild battles unless it's, like, a legendary. I got Articuno in that game, but to level up your Pokemon, because it's based around the Pokemon Go aspect, you just have to catch Pokemon over and over, and I think the fastest way to level up in that game is to catch Chansey over and over again, and you get like more XP for catching Chansey. But the thing is, the area Chansey spawns the most at in the game is where Mewtwo is, and I can't get in the cave where Mewtwo's at until I beat the champion. So, big problem there. I gotta catch every Pokemon over and over, which uses all the Pokeballs I have. And I have limited money in that game. It's not like this one where I have like 4 million because I sold every shiny, like every piece of treasure that I would find. Like those little sparkles on the ground, I'll be riding around, you'll see them around these trees and everything. But in the wild area, there'll be like little sparkle, like that right there. 2 little sparkles right there. You pick them up and you can get like a chance of treasure. You can also come over here to the Digging Bros, right over here. One will find you treasure and fossils and stuff. You can give them Watts and they'll just dig up treasure and stuff like that. And you can get a bunch of stuff doing it that way. Go sell the treasure and you can get like a bunch of money from it. I'm gonna add 5 real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. So Eric says 550. We've already gone over my count and Alvin's count. So hopefully we get it. Hopefully. Like I said, I'm going to try to go to like 310. That'll be like 100 eggs this video. Trying to help make up for not having a stream yesterday. Because like I said, I thought there was going to be more information about the court stuff going on with Activision. And I was going to like film a video about it again and upload that today. But there wasn't enough. Basically, what I said was the Fran woman, the one that worked as the home secretary or home security defense, whatever. I'm probably saying that all wrong. Fran something, if you guys know who I'm talking about, you've been up to the date with the Activision lawsuits. You know who I'm talking about. She put out a tweet about whistleblowers and stuff like that, kind of condemning them. And she took down her tweet, deleted her Twitter account. And I'm not sure if she resigned or not, but she's getting a lot of flack for it. It's basically, that's all that really came out of the stuff, and that wasn't really enough to cover in like 10 minutes. Other than people coming out with more and more of their own horror stories that have happened to them while working at Activision. And again, my heart goes out to everybody affected by who's worked out there, who's ever worked out there and had some kind of bad stuff happen to you. You know, speak up. Don't be quiet. Even if you feel like people aren't listening to you, take it to the press, take it to the news, take it somewhere. Because if no one's listening at your workspace and they're refusing to help you, you deserve to be heard somewhere. And you deserve to have like a safe place at work. You should feel safe at work and stuff. That's my thing. You should feel like safe and welcomed at work, not like you're everyone's work dog, I guess, where everyone's just loading off their work onto you. I've had people do that to me, and that sucks. Like, it wasn't bad, it wasn't like abusive or anything. I just had like my boss eventually fired the person and gave me a little bit of their money as like a raise, because they paid the person for working, but they gave me like a little bit of what they earn as well, because and the person I remember, the person was trying to sue them for it, and weren't really suing me, but suing the boss. They paid them the minimum wage, but they were supposed to get like a bonus for you know, coming in like late. But when they came in late, they offed their workload onto me, so they gave me their bonus pay. They gave them their original pay, and gave me the bonus pay because I was the one doing all the work. They just really sat down and told me to do everything. When really me and the person who came in for overtime, I guess, or OT or whatever, you know, they just sat down on their butt and gave me the workload, and it sucked. It sucked. But hey, at least the manager I had at the place that this happened at, again, I'm not wanting to say because I don't want to get them in trouble, but yeah, it wasn't Subway. Subway would never have done that for me. They would have probably docked my pay for doing more work, if anything. The Subway I worked at was very crappy. Very crappy. So yeah, I don't ever expect to work for them again. I never want to either. I even told them that when I went in. I just said I quit. Like, I didn't even give my 2 weeks. They didn't deserve my 2 weeks, in my opinion, because and I covered it in a video earlier where I had asked if it was okay to get my ears pierced, and they said yes, just wear the spacers. If you guys know, not the, you know, spacers that I have now, the tunnels, just regular piercings. It's like a clear post that just sits in your ear. And it doesn't look like you have anything in it, but it keeps the hole open. It's like a regular small little piercing. They told me to wear those, and I did. But apparently what my manager didn't know was it wasn't okay for me to get my ears pierced. I was told wrong. He never told me that it wasn't okay. And because I had earrings in on my day off at a Burger King, I got laid off for 6 weeks. Even when I told him, like, dude, my ears are healed and I haven't worn them at work, like, they still refused to let me back. So I just told them to pretty much fuck off. I didn't tell them that explicitly. I really stated everything that they did wrong, like calling me homophobic names over the phone, the owner calling me a faggot, you know, that kind of pissed me off, but I needed the job where I was at, so I just kept going with it. Me getting write-ups for stuff that I didn't do, and clearly when I had to take it up the ladder because I didn't sign the write-ups, so I took it to the next step up over in corporate. They stated that that was not me, that was someone else who was the same age as me, same race, wore glasses, had brown hair, brown curly hair like I did, and because their cameras looked like something out of the 1960s, you could barely see anything. It looked like Minecraft in real life on their phone. And it was a really crappy camera. They also got forced to upgrade their cameras with that because I took it to corporate. I wasn't going to deal with it. And I told him between having to get write-ups for stuff I didn't do, getting told by a manager that had just moved from New York to Texas while I was underage that she was going to kick my ass, all that kind of stuff, getting name called. I basically told him, y'all aren't getting it 2 weeks. I'll hand my stuff in tomorrow, and I'm never working for y'all again. I don't care where it's at. It was a really crappy Subway. Not every Subway is like that, so, you know, I'm not hating on Subway. It's the franchise owner that I do not like, and he treats his employees very crappy. Really, really crappy. So, you know, I had done nothing but support them, and to have all that kind of stuff happen to me, and I told, other people, like, what had happened. Because there were people walking in, like, hey, I need a job, I need to work. I'm like, dude, I've been in your shoes. I've been needing, I needed money at one point. I've been in your shoes. Don't work here. It's going to be hell. Because just from the look of them, they weren't going to like it. And I told them what happened. They were like, yeah, I'm not going to like it here. They left. It didn't work there. They shredded their application and went somewhere else. I would have rather have gone to Burger King and worked. And, you know, I actually went in on my time, on my break, and put in an application at Burger King just to piss them off. I'm not saying I wouldn't have taken it. If they were to have taken me, I would have put my 2 weeks in and be like, nah, I'm working at Burger King now. I'm working at your competitor next door. So, no. That's crazy. Crap. Crap. I went over on my eggs. 210, that'd be 240, 255, 250, 260. Alright, we're at the right count. So I can power through these next few eggs. See if we can get anything better. But yeah, no, I'm not hating on Subway. Subway, you know, don't sue me. I'm just hating on the franchise owner. I actually still eat at Subway. Even though it's not like... I mean, come on, this isn't like me really spoiling anything. They say, eat fresh. It's not fresh. Unfortunately. It's not. And that's been already pulled out in the news and everything. I'm just stating a fact. Also, the fact that their footlongs are not foot long. Are like 11 inches. And I think everybody knows pretty much the guy that sued Subway or got a free sandwich or whatever because the sandwich he measured out was not 12 inches. As a matter of fact, it was short by 1 inch. And it's because of the way the bread rises. It's weird. But, yeah, no. It's just crazy. That's my, like, bad work experience. Keep in mind, I didn't really live in the most accepting town of where it is to be gay or whatever, because I lived in the Bible Belt. My town actually lost their gay bar because there was an evangelical church. Again, not hating on people's religion. Everyone's welcome here. But an evangelical church actually walked down to the gay bar and was condemning and throwing holy water all over the building, or what they said was holy water, throwing it all over the building, throwing it on the people there. That's when I have a problem with it, is when you're disrupting some business that's, you know, not bothering you. That's when I kind of got a problem. Like, I don't care what other people believe, I don't care what your sexuality is, or what you identify as. You know, if I can vibe with you, I can vibe with you. Like, I'm not a stick in the mud. I don't have a stick up my ass 24/7. Like some people I know, but, you know, I'm just pretty chill, relaxed guy. I live and let live, that's it. But, That's basically what happened, and because of that, the bar that the gay bar pretty much just said, they had enough. They did it during like a drag night. They had enough. They just went up and left. They didn't renew the rent for the building. They just straight up said, no, we're not. We're leaving. They didn't even go bankrupt. They could have continued going. They were just sick and tired of the freaking hate they were getting, which I don't blame them for. I mean, and it still happens to this day. There was like a news article that I saw online where a lesbian woman was leaving work, and she's kind of like me. She lives and let lives. She doesn't push out anything on anyone. She doesn't push her beliefs or her sexuality on anyone. She has a girlfriend and everything. She had pretty much gone home in tears and gone back to work in tears because when she left her work office, on her window was a scripture, and it was a very, very misconstrued scripture. As someone who grew up in a church and pretty much still is Christian, again, not pushing it. It was a the scripture they put was not how it's worded in the Bible. They worded it very wrong, and they made it out to be like she was a demon, basically, and condemning her to hell. And this was somebody at her work office. I don't know where it was at, so I can't really name it, but it was a news article. Like, they didn't name their job, because I guess they didn't, like, I understand why. They don't want to get fired or get in trouble because they name dropped it, but they took it to the news, and they should have. They really should have, because, I'm sorry, I'm big on, you should feel safe at work and welcome. Oh, I played that one already. Here we go. I'm trying to keep the songs, like, mixed up. Because I know I only have, like, a select few. So, yeah, no, my town was pretty bad about it. That's pretty much why I left. I had friends and family there, and I still go back and visit them, but my town is, my hometown was not very nice and welcoming. As much as I have friends and family there, I'll go back and visit them, but living there was pretty much the equivalent of being in hell, in my book. And I'm not the only person that thinks that. A lot of my friends, hell, even a lot of my straight friends, they just straight up said, no, we can't live there anymore. It's bad. Like, my town even made national news, where it was getting brought out over, and this may give a dead giveaway of where my hometown is. If you follow me on Twitter, you already know where my hometown is, because I follow my high school sports, my secondary high school sports team. So you might, if you follow me on Twitter, you already know where that's at. I don't really care. I don't live there anymore. But, go Eagles. But, that's the only thing is, and there was a movie about my high school too, Under the Stadium Lights, where it's about Abilene High School. I'll just go ahead and name drop my school. Abilene High School. Great school. I was in ROTC over there. It's freaking awesome over there, but, it has its problems. Like, the movie shows it. The movie shows the high school does have some problems, but every high school does. It's not like anything out of the ordinary. And it pretty much just showed the struggles of the lives of some high school students that were playing football there. And rightfully so, they named it down to a T. They were the high school student. They weren't the high school students. The people there, they did have those problems, because I knew those kids. I went to school, in middle school. I got to meet some of those people, because they were in track, and I had a track meet over there. I got to meet them. I'm friends with them on Facebook. I know those people. I know those men and women that went to that school during those years, and, we all pretty much agree that, yeah, that the movie does a good job about showing the struggles and everything of, those high school, the people that were kids around that time, and, it shows how they overcome it, and that's That's what I like. I didn't get to see the movie. Unfortunately, did not air over here in Arizona, but it is on DVD and Blu-ray. I hope one of these days I can kind of cop it and go watch it because I was part of that movie. So if y'all see a curly-haired kid that's white as like me in the stands or in the ROTC uniform, hey, that's me. I don't know if they used the scenes for me in the ROTC uniform because I had a cover for someone, but if you see me in the stands, I know for a fact because I went for multiple days to be in the stands. So yeah, if y'all look at the stands and y'all see this face, that's me. My name should also be in the credits of that movie. They did make us sign a waiver that we couldn't talk about anything about the movie until it released. So you know, I can actually talk about it now, but they made us sign a waiver that, you know, even if you're an extra in the stands, your name will be in the credit scenes. They had to do that. It was part of the agreement. So it was kind of like it was an official contract. My mom and I both were in it, and we both signed it. So it was pretty cool. We filmed on hot ass days though. So if y'all do see my face, y'all will see me exhausted. I'm not even kidding. And like I said, I just filmed like backup for the RTC because some of them, one of the kids couldn't make it from the actual high school at that year. They actually used the kids in high school for ROTC, but because it was like really close to, you know, I had just graduated from there a couple years ago, and they were just like, "Hey, Brandon, do you remember some stuff?" Because my old chief and colonel pulled me down because they were actually at the championship game, so they wanted to use the original chief and colonel, which weren't my teachers until my senior year when they retired. But they pulled me down. They were like, "Hey, do you still remember some of the moves?" I'm like, yeah. Why? One of the kids couldn't make it, and you know, you're still the same size since you were in high school. Think you can pull a uniform on and help? So I pulled in a uniform and did some backup, but I don't know if they got my face or just my back. And I don't even know if they're going to use like the scenes 4 that I pulled in because they may do something. I don't know. But I know for a fact I am somewhere in the stands because that's where I initially signed up for you know, be an extra in the movie. I initially set up and paid to be an extra in there because, you know, I felt it was right. I did actually go to every single game during the actual season that the movie was supposed to take place. I did go to every single game in 2009, and I went to the state championship, and I remember pretty much everything to a T. And I actually remember, my mom does not, she'll probably kill me if she ever hears me say this on camera, but I was like, we were watching the game, and we had just won the state championship. Mind you, this was my mom's high school. I wasn't in high school, I was in middle school. But I knew this was going to be my high school, so this was mine and my mom's high school, basically. She got so excited that our high school won the state championship, she pissed herself. She'll tell everyone too. She was super fucking happy. She didn't go to the bathroom during the entire freaking game. And she had 2 sodas. And she was hugging a complete stranger who also went to the high school just a year after she had graduated. She had completely hugged a stranger that was sitting next to her. And they were both jumping up and down, screaming, happy, like 2 teenage girls. And I think they actually pissed themselves too. Because they didn't want to miss the freaking game, which we hadn't won the state championship for years. Like, that was the first state championship we won since 1990-something, I think. And for us to be able to go to the state championship and actually, you know, win, that was awesome. Last year, we actually made it to the state championship and became the second. So, you know, it was a bummer. It was a bummer. It would have been cool if we actually won the state championship last year, but hey, that's cool. Actually, I think on Twitch live stream, I was actually shouting out the movie and everything, and wanted some of my followers to go watch it because, hey, I think the movie is. I was pretty certain the movie was going to be pretty good, from what we could see from clips of what they would allow the cast members and extras to see. you know, it looked like a really, really good movie. And, um, you know, I had, like, shown my high school Letterman jacket over there on Twitch. And so, just to prove that, yeah, I did actually go to the high school. But, yeah, no, it was fun. So if you haven't seen that movie, I would suggest go checking that out. I know it came out, I think, yesterday on on DVD and Blu-ray. So, let's see. 210, 240. Let's see, 60, 270. Yep, 275. Alright. We're about to get like 3 boxes filled. That's going to be 30, 60, 90. I might try picking up some more eggs here in a few minutes. Like I said, I'm going to try to get to 310 to kind of make up for yesterday. I just might have to put the stream on break for a minute. Just so I can walk around, get my legs blood flow. Because if I don't, my legs hurt, man. I sit down for too long and my legs just go numb. Like, and that's the one thing I really hate, is when your legs go to sleep, it get like all the tingly feeling. I can't walk when that happens. Like, it actually hurts. Let's do that. Oh wait, I played that one already. I've played all of these already. There's like... I'm sorry, I don't have like a whole lot of new music, but you know, hopefully it's something. So I'm just gonna keep doing these figure eights, get the eggs that I need. Hopefully, you know, Eric says 210 or 550. Sorry, I said hopefully under hopefully under 100. Which I knew probably wasn't going to happen. And Alvin said like 227 or something like that. Or he probably said that about encounters. I don't know if he said anything about eggs. Eric says under, or at least like 550. So we'll see if he's right. I kind of hope so. Oh, one of my cats is meowing again. He's been meowing all day, and it's... Honestly, it's kind of annoying, but, you know, he's cute, and I forgive him. Come here, buddy. He'll probably bite me if I try to pick him up. He's kind of been moody today, but I know for a fact we fed him already, because we fed him before I started the live stream. Give them time to let their stomachs rest. But yeah, no, like I said, I don't know if you haven't already started school, you know, try to enjoy your school year this year. I know if you are able to go to max capacity, I know most schools are. I don't know how this is going to work and play out, which we'll wait and see. Unfortunately, that's how things are working, is we have to wait and see and test things as they go, which is dangerous. So, you know, I just hope everyone stays safe as much as possible. And so, with schools opening back up at 100% capacity, and I know not all schools are, some schools are still doing digital. Some schools are giving you an option that if you haven't received the vaccine, you can do digital learning. So if you haven't received the vaccine, then you can opt in for digital learning. If you feel safer with digital learning, You can opt in for that. Some schools are making everyone go back to 100% capacity. Some are staying completely at home. I know it kind of just sits to where you are located around in the world. At least over here in the United States, it's, it depends on which state you're in. I know over here they went back to in-school learning, but the thing is I don't know how this is gonna play out, because I know a lot of people were not happy, uh, given the governor of Arizona was not very happy that my town pretty much has said that if you haven't received the vaccine, then you have to wear a mask all day at school, and that obviously pissed people off. But you know, I don't know. I just want people to be safe. I don't, regardless of what people believe and everything, I just want this pandemic over with. I just want people to be safe and stay healthy, because we've already lost a lot of lives in this crap. And the sooner we can get back to normality, I know a lot of people just gonna be a lot happier. No matter how we get there, as soon as we get back to normal, people start going back to hating people for regular reasons. And and this is just gonna be a tidbit. Like I said, I live and let live. I try not to piss a lot of people off. I know I sometimes fail at that. Human, I make mistakes here. But if someone's gonna put a mask up and go into a public place, or if they know they're gonna be near someone and they're putting a mask on, and you're against wearing masks, the only thing I ask is don't make a snide comment to them. It's inappropriate and it's immature, because it happened to me. My boyfriend and I, and this was a while ago, we went to an Arby's, and even though there weren't a lot of people there, there had been earlier, I was getting a refill in my cup for my soda, and we were going to be heading home because I had to do a live stream that day. I put a mask on because there was a guy sitting and leaning by the soda fountain. And there's only one soda fountain at this Arby's, and so I'm pretty much going there to get my refill and just head out. And while I put my mask on, because I know he's over there and I don't know this person, and even though I'm fully vaccinated, I still want to be safe. And I know there are, we were in the talks of new Delta, or the Delta and other variants coming out. I just wanted to be safe. I wasn't making any snide comments to him or anything. But the dude felt it to be funny to say that, your mask, you don't scare me with that mask on. And I'm like, I wasn't even talking to you, so mind your business. And I actually said that to him, just, mind your business. I'm talking to my boyfriend and I'm getting me a drink. I wasn't even acknowledging you. So that's my thing. Just don't make snide comments to people who wear a mask. If they don't wear a mask, don't make a snide comment either. It goes both ways. Yes, wearing a mask is going to help protect other people, not necessarily you. That has been proven by the CDC. But the thing is, it's someone's choice to wear something. It's like telling someone that, you look stupid with that shirt on. We're going back to 5th grade insults. And it's really immature. I don't really care if someone doesn't wear a mask. That's their choice. But I would really love it if people could, or get vaccinated. But I'm not going to sit here and, go out of my way to make fun of this person, or, I'll think of shit. Hey, everyone's free to think of shit, whatever you want to think. But don't go out and actually, try to put that person down for doing something that they feel is right. We're all different. At the end of the day, we're all human. And we're all trying to do our part to get through this crap. That's the only thing I ask people to do. And I know I don't have a whole lot of followers, and what I'm saying probably doesn't make a whole lot of, impact or difference, but, it really pissed me off that he did that, and I don't get pissed off easily. And it wasn't even the fact that he was telling me with a mask. It was the fact that he felt it was mature and okay enough to pick on someone who's, you know, obviously 20 years, you know, 40 years younger than him. Because this dude was old. He felt it was mature to bring someone that young down who was minding his business and not even acknowledging the other person. So that's all I ask, is just be kind to everyone. I know we can't all live in a peaceful world, but we can at least try to do something nice for other people. Or at least just mind our business when we don't have anything nice to say. You know, maybe it's just how I was raised. If you don't have something nice to say and you don't have the guns, or, and I mean guns as the muscle to back up what's going to happen next, because pop your mouth off once, and because of where I lived in Texas, if you popped your mouth off once, you got hit. People just didn't play around like that over there, and if you couldn't defend yourself, keep your mouth shut. You can think everything you want. Everyone is free to their own thoughts. And if you need to say something, get in your car and say it out loud, then do it. I just don't want people to go around and, you know, start shit storms with people, because there's just too much hate in this damn world, and we just need to get through this as best as we can. That's all I ask. Anything, if people do me a favor, just do that. Just don't go around hating on people. Let me see. I'm just running through, picking random songs. I may pick the same song again. Well, I'm trying to pick, like, relaxing songs to do this, too. And like I said, I know the music isn't, like, super loud. But that's how I kind of prefer it. I just want it to be, like, background music, that's it. Not, like, anything super loud. Alright, let's see where we're at on our egg count. We should be at 30 now. Yep, 30. I didn't go over. Okay. So let's go ahead and go through with this. Hatch these up. I think after this five hatches, I may put the stream on a quick 5-minute break, give my legs some stretching, and we'll come back and do it. The stream won't end. We'll come back and try to get the shiny, but I'm not going to try to end it until we at least get to 310, and depending on how I feel then, I may try to go over a little bit. Just kind of make up for yesterday's live stream. Because we would be further along in our count right now, had I not done that, but I thought there was going to be more information out, and there just wasn't, so... Not enough to make like a 10-minute video out on, at least. Come on, be shiny. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. 550 or under. 550 or under is what I'm hoping for. I'm gonna go with Eric's guess, 550 or at least under. Anything under 550 I'd be happy with. I mean, if it goes over 600, as long as it doesn't go over like 640 to 700, then it's gonna be under my longest egg hunt. It'll be under my longest egg hunt, actually. Oh, man. Oh, it's not fun. Grookey. It was a pain in the butt. A Rabombi, better not touch me. I do not want Rabombi. I think Rabombi Shiny's pink. I think. I could be wrong. I'll have to look that up on the break. Like, what Rabombi's shiny is. Yep. Alright, so... Did I add the 5? I probably didn't even add the 5 for that. We'll go and check. You'll see 210 plus is 240, 270, 75, 280, 285. That's what we're at right now. So yeah, I'll add it. Go ahead and do that. and add the next 5 in. Alright, I'll keep it paused right here. We're going to go ahead and kick the break off. We'll be back in about 5 minutes. Don't go anywhere so you don't miss us. Hopefully getting the shiny under 310. If not, we'll try to go over 310. So we'll be right back. Oh, we are back. Oh man. Like I said, just needed a 5-minute break to walk my legs around. But we are back. Let's go ahead. And yeah, we already got the eggs. So we're gonna go ahead and ooh, that Rabombi was really close. So if I'm replaying songs, I'm sorry. This is all I have right now. As far as like uh, non-copyright stuff is concerned. So yeah, again, if you want to find any of these songs, you can find any of them on Elgato Stream Deck's music store. They are copyright-free music, royalty-free music. So, and they've already been approved by YouTube. So, did I get the egg out of there? I think I told her to keep it. I did. No, I didn't. I got it. I got it. Okay. That's why there's only one single one over there. But yeah, if you want any of these music just to listen to, or if you want to use it for your own videos or streams, download Elgato, the Elgato app, and they're at least I have the Elgato Stream Deck app. Basically, you know, it lets me program buttons and everything to my Stream Deck. And they have a free, royalty-free music. It's free to download, royalty-free, copyright-free, and is put out there for people who are content creators, for your videos and for your live streams. They've already been pre-approved by YouTube, so you can safely stream this music, put it in your videos without any kind of worry of a copyright strike. If you do end up getting a copyright strike because of the songs that you download from Elgato Stream Deck, simply dispute it, and you know, you can tell them where you got it, and you know, if anything else happens, you could probably take it up to court and take it further. You'll probably get some money out of it too, because you can look it up online, do a quick simple Google search. Is Elgato Stream Deck music safe to stream or royalty free or whatever, or is the Elgato music copyright free, something like that, and it'll come up with Elgato's website saying yes, and it's been approved by YouTube. So I did have one case where that was a problem, and I did get a copyright claim, and I simply disputed both of them because it was for one song on 2 videos that I had used, and I disputed both of them. I've stopped using that song since then, but I've disputed the songs that were being copyright claimed, and I never heard anything back from the people, and I put the dispute up that, hey, I got the music here. I even put it in a video. If you're comfortable with putting yourself on a video, simply just record how you got the music and where you got it from, and simply do a quick Google search to see if it is copyright royalty free, and show on the camera that it says it is, and even approved by YouTube. Because at the most what happens is it's probably a bot going through copy claiming something, and you know, if they come back and say anything, then it's probably not a bot. You can go ahead and probably tell them, hey, if you want to copyright claim this, then and you're not the creator of the song, you can get into some serious trouble, because the music created with the intentions of being copyright free, you know, can't be claimed by the people who didn't own it or didn't create it. So at least I'm pretty sure they can't. But either way, you shouldn't have any problems. Just if you do, just do the steps that I said, dispute it, show where you got the music from, and in 30 days it should go away. It shouldn't impact you while the dispute's out either. You can still earn, if you're a monetized channel, you should still earn money while being, I need to put my necklace back. You should still earn money on it while this dispute is out. It can collect revenue and everything, and all that kind of stuff, so you're good. So if you guys want to get that, Elgato Stream Deck Music is where I get that stuff from. Oh my god, come on. Let's see, after 3 is 30, 60, 90. I should be at 300. This. Yeah, 95, 300. So once I fill this box up, I'll be at 300. And depending on how I feel after I do 310 will depend on if I'm going to do any more. I may try to, though. Because I know we're coming up on the 2-hour mark, I believe, right? Let me go ahead and just do this. Please don't run into me, Rabombi or Obstagoon. Yeah, we're at 1 hour 56 minutes. I will be shortly under... I will be shortly over, just a little bit over 2 hours, which is fine. Just depending on how I feel after 310 will depend if I continue shiny hunting this. I feel like if we get like 100 each video or whatever, or just a little bit over 100, we should be able to do it a little bit quicker. So I'm going to try to get to 100, or get 100 over. So yeah, we're gonna go for like I said, 550 is the guess. So 550 or anything under that, I'll be happy. I'm gonna also try to find a place to put, when we do get the shiny, we're gonna find a place to put the shiny. And we're gonna say, previous shiny or whatever, and like 550. Or I may just shrink the... I may shrink the caught shiny, like Duskull, and put them somewhere above here. Like above the border, somewhere, or maybe where the Techno Gaming name is at. I may put it over there as like a small little sprite just moving around with all, and then just each shiny I get on stream, add it, and it'd be like a little garden area Pokemon. I think that'd be pretty cute. That way I don't have like words all over the screen. Yeah, I'm gonna keep picking up the boxes. Or the boxes. I'm gonna keep picking up the eggs. While we do the hunt. That way we can keep having eggs coming in. I just need to create like a playlist with these songs. And instead of hitting a button over and over to pick which one, loop it or have like a, shuffle on. Add another 5. You okay? What happened? Your foot's asleep? It's just what I was talking about on the stream. You have the pins and needles, don't you? Your foot feels like a lead weight and you have pins and needles. Plus, I can't walk when I got my feet are asleep. I don't even drag my foot, because if I hit anything, it hurts.
If I lift up, my foot just dangles there.
I can't even stand up because usually whenever my foot's asleep, because I sit on my foot a lot, just because I'm comfortable that way. It's bad for my back. Yes, I'm not gonna lie, it is bad for my back, but it's comfortable. And doing these long streams, I like to feel comfortable. Being comfortable is a big thing when you're doing a live stream because, huh? I'm just saying, when you're doing a long live stream, being comfortable is gonna be the big thing because you're gonna be in that place for a long while. That's okay. Actually, turn that light off real quick. Because I don't know if my lighting is better with that light off or on. I might just keep it on. Just keep it on. It's fine. Alright, so that's 5. No, it's okay. You can keep it on. Or if you want it off, it's whichever. No, it's fine. I'm just saying, either way, it's not affecting my lighting. But yeah, no, I've been trying to find, like, good listening music from the Elgato Stream Deck music site. Or the music store or whatever. And I want to, like, good relaxing hip-hop music. Okay, so my type of music that I listen to hip-hop, rap, and R&B, and a little bit of R&B, not a lot. But I mainly listen to rock and heavy metal. Oh, and grunge music. Grunge, heavy metal, rock music, that kind of stuff I listen to. So I have like a mixture. So whenever I put like my music on shuffle on my phone or anything like that, on my iPod or phone or computer, whatever I'm playing music on, it's weird because you'll go from like heavy metal to rap to hip hop and all that, back to heavy metal, rock, and all that kind of stuff. So a lot of people who listen to my music are just like, "What the fuck is wrong with your iPod or your iPhone or whatever?" And it's like, it's me. It's a mix of me. But I've been wanting to kind of find like lo-fi or relaxing hip-hop music where it's not like super boom in your face for these types of streams because I don't know, I just find it so shiny hunting I find relaxing, so I'm associating what I feel while the live stream's going with the music not be playing, because that's the type of mood I want to put out. So for shiny hunting, I feel more relaxed shiny hunting than I do playing Call of Duty. And I don't know why I keep hitting my stick. That sounded bad. Don't take that out of context. So no, don't take that out of context. But because I feel relaxed doing shiny hunting, I feel I want to put relaxing music out. If I was to play a horror game, I would play eerie, creepy music, or we're at 300 now. Or if I'm playing Call of Duty, heavy metal, rock, or whatever, I don't want to play Call of Duty until allegations get cleared up. And even then, I may play heavy metal, rock music on, like, playing Halo Infinite when that comes out, or Battlefield 2021. Will I be lucky and get the shiny before the 300th egg? Ah, my ear itches. I know I have a couple more, like 1 or 2 more eggs. And then I'll be putting these in the box and redoing the next set. And I think after this I'll have 10 more. And then we'll be at 100 eggs this live stream. I think this is the 300th egg. It'd be so cool if we got it on an even number as 300. Nope, we didn't get it before the 300th egg. But it's okay, we have 10 more that we're going to be doing, for sure. Ah! Hit the other one. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3 full boxes. Maybe I can do 4 boxes. We'll try to do 4. That way I can kind of get a jump start on, you know, trying to get it. That'll put us at 330. I like ending the stream on, like, full boxes. That way I know, like, how much I actually have. It's easier to keep count. Like, it's easier to keep count by just adding 5 to the count every time an egg set hatches. But, it's a lot, I don't know. Like, ending the stream for long term, like, over a night or whatever, it's easier to keep count. How many boxes have I done? Like, I did 4 last time, I had 3 done the other one, so we were at 7. We do 4 more now, we'll be at 11. 11 boxes, that's 11 times, 11 times 30, which is like 330. Yeah, so, yeah, wow, I kept track how many boxes we had just by, you know, I wasn't even thinking, I was pretty sure I was close to the number, but I wasn't sure the exact one. No, we'll be at 11 boxes if we do 4 full boxes, that is. So right now, we're at 300. We're at 10 full boxes at the moment. If we do this other next box, we'll be at 11. And we'll be at 330. But yeah, so that's why I can always make sure, like, if something happens to my count, I can always say, how many boxes did I do? Times that by 30? Okay, I'm at this number. Instead of being, like, at a partially filled box. You know what I mean? We're picking up some more eggs so we can power through them again. Get those, get that 4th box kind of filled up a little bit more. Again, without the oval charm, the eggs do seem to hatch quick, but they hatch a lot quicker with the oval charm. Like, I mean a lot quicker. Like, I can turn around sometimes after picking up an egg and turn right back around and she'll have an egg for me. That's why I don't go very far. I just do like a figure 8 in front of her. And within like a couple passes in front of her, egg ready. Sometimes I can just turn around, boom, egg ready, and have to turn right back around and get another egg. Like, it's sometimes that quick. It's not always that quick, but it can be. It's random at times. Just like the shiny charm, it increases your odds of running into a wild shiny and having a shiny egg, but it doesn't always happen. So it's random. Still. I'll tell you what though, if I can get a shiny Mewtwo and let's go Eevee within like 20 or like 50 stock resets, you know how happy I'd be? I I would be shocked. See, sometimes like that, it takes a little bit more time for her to pop an egg out. That sounds really bad. Don't take that out of context either. I'm saying a lot of things out of context now. Ooh. Once we get a couple shinies on stream, I don't want to add it to my party. I want to send it to a box. Once we get a couple of shinies on stream, I'll probably do like a highlight reel of all the shinies I get. Okay, 305. About another a batch of 5 and we'll be at the 100 mark. And the reason why I kind of want to keep it like either at 100 or under 100 is because if I go into Pokemon Home and connect to the game, I can only get rid of 100 Pokemon and then I have to disconnect from the game, as y'all saw in the last time, which is so weird. I don't know why you have to do that, but you just have to like disconnect and reconnect to the game inside Pokemon Home, and you can delete like another 100. I think it's to keep people from getting rid of Pokemon that they actually like by accident, which is, you know, helpful in a way. So yeah, I think we're at like 26 shinies in the game, with all of the shinies combined, with the ones I transferred from Ultra Sun and Moon, and from the 2 from Pokemon Go. One of them is the only way you can get a shiny Melmetal. It's from Pokemon Home, or Pokemon Go into Home. But shiny Gigantamax Charizard. I had a spare shiny Charizard, I might as well have brought it over here. Everyone else I knew had one, so I just brought it over here and gave it Gigantamax Soup, or Max Soup, or whatever it's called. Alright, 305, we didn't get it. Yeah, like I said, I may try to fill out the 4th box. That way we can leave at like 330. And depending on after that, we'll see how late it is. We'll see how I feel after that. Let's see if we're gonna continue. I mean, I'm pretty much just gonna keep trying to go until I get like super tired or whatever, or I just don't feel like I can continue from there. Yeah, now it's taking a little bit for her to get an egg out. Oh! God! I did not want... yeah. Let's see this one. Come on. Again, I'm just picking random songs over here because... Well, the ones that I have that are reduced sound, because I have 2 that I use for when I'm starting, and I kind of keep those a little louder just because, you know, nothing's going on. That's the only thing that's being played. You know, it gives you guys something to listen to while you wait for the stream to start and stuff. Give me as many eggs as I can get within the shortest time span. So far, that's not happening. Come on. I travel this way, do you get it? Give me egg! Thank you. You were popping out eggs so quickly. Why? You know what? This sounds bad, but you know what? We've already made a meme out of it. We don't use Ditto for anything but pimping it out for shinies. That is the meme. Ditto is only being caught to go into daycare and spend the rest of his life in the daycare and get pimped out with every Pokemon. We are the pimp to Ditto. Ditto is a prostitute. And the nursery is the chauffeur. And we're paying the chauffeur, not the worker. That's the fucked up way to look at it, but it's more of a very accurate way of looking at it if you're asking me. I mean, it's a very accurate way of looking at it, but it's pretty messed up. I'm not gonna lie. How many eggs are we at right now? How many? Did I go over? I went over. Okay. So, nope, we're just gonna leave that there. I'm not gonna get any more eggs. We are at 30. I usually only try to keep 30 eggs just because if I get it under 30 eggs, or if I get it... Okay, so if I get a full box of 30 eggs and I start hatching them, and none of them are shiny, I can just keep getting eggs, hatching them until they are shiny. But if I end up getting a shiny and I have 3 boxes of eggs, that's 90 eggs. I have to hatch them. You can't get rid of them. So I try to keep them at least under 30. I'll pick another song here in a minute, depending on what we get the we get the shiny or not. We're at 310. Nope. What is my watch saying? Because I'm bouncing my knee, I've actually reached my move ring. Wow. So we're at 310. Oof. This one does not want to hatch. Shiny. This one's being a big pain in the rear end. Man. Alright. Now pick up this batch of 5. I'll move these 2. Nope. Move these 2 over. And of course, I'll be getting rid of all these ones that aren't, like, shiny through Pokemon Home off screen. I think I'm only going to go up to, like, the 4th box and then end it because my stomach's kind of growling and I could use a little bit of food. And I'm not a mukbang channel, so I don't like eating on camera. It's weird to me. So, once we hit 330, if we don't get it, I'll end the stream there, and we'll pick it up after, we'll pick it up tomorrow. Pick it up on, hopefully Friday gives us good luck, because, I mean, tomorrow is Friday. Again, I'm not going to get any of the eggs yet. We're just going to work with what we got. We got enough to get to 330 right now. I may try picking up, like, another batch of 30 off stream, just so I can start it off with, like, a kick in the numbers. Like, I won't have the eggs in my party when I'm off stream. I literally take the eggs out of my party and separate them from the ones that I'm not walking. So, the ones I'm walking will be in its own little separate area. That way I know which eggs I have been walking and which ones are set to hatch to. But I'll get like a team of like full on 6 let me see, death counter. There we go. There we go. Add another 5 to 315. But I'll get like a party of 6. And basically I'll add the eggs into like a box, just like I've been doing. When I hit 30, I'll go around and do other stuff on there, but I won't egg hunt off the stream. I may like shiny hunt. And if I do, I'll write down how many I do for restaurant. I'll shiny hunt in the dungeons, but that's just because I really want a shiny restaurant. I really want a shiny Zekrom, but I already caught Zekrom in here. If I want a shiny Zekrom, I gotta get it through Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon, unfortunately, and transfer it over using the bank at home. So, yeah. I don't know. I've been trying to think. I don't know if I can, you know, make shiny hunting t-shirts or hoodies without getting in trouble with the Pokemon Company, because I don't want to do that. I don't want to get in trouble with the Pokemon Company, and I definitely don't want to, like, rip off anything for the Pokemon Company. So, I just don't want to, you know... I want to make t-shirts that, you know, show, like, support for me shiny hunting and stuff like that, and be able to sell them on my merch store, but I just don't want to, I just don't know how to do that and not get in trouble with the Pokemon Company. I see other people have, like, no, they have, like, Snorlax and stuff. They use Pokemon, that you can very clearly tell are meant to look like that. They're meant to look like the Pokemon, like Snorlax and all that other kind of stuff. Wheezing, coughing, all that kind of stuff. And they don't get in trouble, and I'm like, how do you not get in trouble? I don't want to, you know, risk getting into any kind of legal lawsuits or anything like that with Nintendo or with the Pokemon Company itself. So, I don't know. I'll try looking up some stuff, but I have not worked on any new merch for shiny hunting, just because I don't even know if I can sell it. I mean, if I hand draw it myself and then make it in Photoshop, like, that's the thing. I don't know. I could get a copyright strike, or a copyright strike and legal lawsuit with Nintendo for selling merch with designs that I didn't originally come up with, and I don't want to have that happen. So I need to find a way that if there's a way I can shiny hunt or make like a t-shirt or jacket or whatever supporting the shiny hunt streams, then I'll do that. I've been looking at other people, like I'm not gonna rip off anyone else, but I'm looking at other channels that have merch stores and you know how they're going about designing their merch Pokemon themed without a lawsuit onto it, and kind of just taking notes like how they did it without like ripping them off, like taking their designs or anything like that. Anything I do, and you can ask Alvin, and I know I can show you the sketchbook too. Anything on the merch store that's on my merch store, I have personally hand drawn and uploaded into Photoshop and created the image that way. They're all original images. The stream logo included. That's all original images that I hand drew, and you know, I even have the original sketch of what the stream logo is supposed to have a bottom jaw, but the way I did it with the bottom jaw, it looked really bad in my opinion. It didn't look bad, but I thought it looked goofy as like a logo, so I didn't want to have no, we'll do this one. I didn't want to have like a goofy looking image. I wanted to have something cool looking. And so I just kept the bottom jaw off. So the original sketch I have, and you know, all I really did for the final copy is just not make the bottom jaw. But everything else, the stream logo, all hand drawn by me. All come up from my idea. I wanted to have something with like a skull and headphones, because one, I love skulls, hence why I'm hunting for Duskull. He has a skull on his face. But I love skulls, and you know, I'm always wearing my headphones, and I love headphones, so I figured it would make it look like a gaming skull. It would look pretty cool. So, you know, that's where I kind of came up with the idea of that, and then I just drew it down on a piece of paper. Made a couple revisions of it, and then took a picture on my phone, uploaded it to Photoshop, and then traced over it, made the image that way, and hence all my Photoshop and all my IT skills. My IT and digital graphic design skills, you know, all that kind of stuff. Just all self-taught, pretty much. I taught myself how to do stuff like that in starting from 8th grade all the way through college, pretty much. All the way till now, actually. I still learn new things, new ways to do things. Now, like, you're constantly always learning. Like, you're never not learning new things with your profession, and that's why I say, if you're gonna do YouTube or anything, make sure you keep an open mind, because you're always learning new ways, new ways to do things, new, easier ways to do things, more efficient ways to do things. You just gotta keep that open mind and make sure you teach yourself how to do it. So that's pretty much how I did. The first Photoshop stuff I did looked like crap when I first started doing digital design. And originally, I didn't even want anything to do with graphic design, but I had gotten a new laptop when I was in 8th grade, and I wanted to have a really cool looking background, just something that really screamed me, and I couldn't find anything that fit me personally. I like graffiti, and I still like graffiti or graffiti style art. I like skulls. I like stuff like that. So I was like, man, where can I find it? All the stuff I find is like really not what I like. I mean, it could be, art is subjective to opinion, so it just didn't scream me, and I didn't like it. That's not to say it's not good, but you know, I kind of just broke down and said, whatever, I need to do something to make my own computer background. How can I do that And I learned how to do all that, and that's where, you know, I started doing a bunch of graphic design, just doing stuff like that. Just making my own computer backgrounds. That's where I originally started. And then it moved on from making like t-shirts and making stuff for other people's YouTube channels, and you know, how to make stuff move, like this border. I learned how to make this move and stuff like that. That's more filmography than graphic design, but you know, I also teach myself animation and filmography and stuff like that. You know, I try to learn every bits and piece that can help enhance the product I'm putting out for YouTube. Even if it's stuff that is really bad shadow texture. But even stuff that I may have no interest fully in doing as a career path, I pretty much try to learn if I feel like it's gonna help the video or the stream in any way possible. Even if it's something little and it takes like an hour to do something small, like it sometimes can with animation, so you take an hour to do stuff that's small to get it to work, then I'll spend the time to do it. Like, that's how much care and passion I put into the videos. Because I want stuff to turn out right. I want it to actually work, and I want it to actually look good at the same time. Come on, Shiny, come on. Be nice to me. I could end this stream with the Shiny. And I just got through saying how I'm shiny hunting you because you have a skull on your head and I like skulls. Come on. Be nice to me. Come on, let's do it. Shiny, come on. Ah, come on. Okay, I think this might be the last one in the batch. Again, we're going to try to go up to, like, actually, wow, we are almost at 3:30. We have, like, one more batch, and then we're at 3:30? Wow. I didn't think we were that far along. I wasn't paying attention. Okay. Yeah, we have one more batch, and then the 4th box is filled out. Alright guys, this is our last batch for the night. Wish us luck. Hopefully, one of these 5 eggs ends up shiny. That would make me happy. That would make Brandon happy. That would make Techno happy. I don't know why I said both names. Ooh, not probably so. Trying to pick another song before it ended. They should be ready to hatch anytime soon. Anytime soon. Went down the wrong path. I guess I could have just gone back around, go around. Probably would have added more steps. Okay. Let's hope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's hope this is our last batch of 5. One of these has got to be shiny. Yeah, that's my idea. Once we get like a couple of shinies on stream, I'm just gonna make like a highlight reel of it, put it into a video, and upload it on here. So we can relive some of the shinies we get, but in like a quicker video, where it's not like taking episodes and episodes to kind of get the shiny. Come on. Come on. Be nice to me. Come on. This is the third one, I think. Come on, be nice. Come on, shiny, 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 shiny. Come on. I'm crossing like 4 fingers right now. That's... Alright, 4 didn't work. Crossing all my fingers to where I can still hit buttons. Come on. Okay. These obviously are not working. That's the problem. Me crossing fingers. Okay, I'm crossing. I think I might have one more. I'm crossing toes. Nope. That was it. Oh, we didn't get to end the stream of shiny. I don't think I can do another box. Another full box. 5 full boxes. I don't think I can do that. I mean, granted, that'd be 150 eggs that we did this stream, and that would fully make up for last night, but... Oh. I don't think I can do it. I'm contemplating, and I don't think I can. I know this isn't supposed to go there, but I'm just putting in a team of shinies, because I'm trying to level up these shinies as well. Because I want to have all my shinies at level 100. Most of them are all at level 100, except for the few that I transferred in and have new. That was a 60, so, you know, I just need to, like, grind down and get these all, like, at a level 100. Experience candies are very helpful with that kind of stuff. Alright. So now that we're over here, I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna fill up the egg box again. This way you guys know I'm not walking any eggs or anything like that. I'm gonna come over here and save real quick. Grab this egg real quick and we'll end it after we pick up the egg. Get a box. Wait, was I on the egg box? I can't even remember. That's how tired I am right now. I can't even remember if we're on the egg box. We are. Okay. Alright. I'll save it in front of you guys. Pause that so we don't get something in there. So 330 is where we're going to be stopping. Well, let's go ahead and back over here. Alright, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night, day, whatever time of day you're watching this. Stay safe and stay healthy. And, yeah. Hopefully we'll get the shiny within, you know, Eric's guess of 550. Hopefully we'll get it under that or at 550. So, yeah. hopefully we can get it then. And yeah, I'm going to try to fill up the egg box, release all of the ones that are not shiny, and we'll get back to it tomorrow. Hopefully Friday gives us like a good luck day. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on it because we want to go visit one of our friends real quick before he moves, because he's going to be moving back to California where he has another job offer and he won't be staying over here. So we're going to go see him, hug him, give him all the good luck and everything, and yeah. So we'll try to continue this tomorrow. I'll probably start maybe just a little bit earlier than what I normally do. Maybe around like 6:30 or something. Possibly I'll try to. But yeah, so anyways, I hope you guys liked the stream. If you guys did, consider leaving a like rating. Comment down below if you're watching this past the live stream. Comment down below what's your favorite shiny and everything. How long did it take you to get it? What generation was it? Which game were you able to get it out of? And yeah, because I'm curious to see what everyone's favorite shiny is. Like I said, I have a couple of mine. One of my favorite legendary shinies is Rayquaza. One of my favorites, absolutely. I just can't shiny hunt it in here because I picked it up. So I'm hunting it on 3DS. Oh man, I hope I can pick one up. But yeah, let me know in the comment down below all of that stuff. Also, share the channel on social media. Help us get to 1,000 subscribers. That would make my entire year, as if we could get this channel up to 1,000 subscribers. That'd be freaking awesome. And yeah, like I said, leave a like rating if you like it. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Follow me on my social media, down below in the bottom of the description. At the bottom of the description, the top has the merch and donation. You can check those out too, but if you donate, I recommend doing it while you're live. You don't have to, but I recommend doing it live because then you get a notification and I can give you guys a shout out and answer any kind of questions you guys have. But that being said, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Stay safe, stay healthy. I love you all. Peace.